get to eat.
Yeah, Lake Mary, still the same place. Love it. July the 25th, 1918, these were the headlines. French and American sweep foe to the north, gaining 2 miles above Chateau Thierry. British push on in the enemy's left flank, and the whole front page is about World War I. On the day that Art Gulick was born. It was on a Thursday. And there's some other things in the newspaper. Shirts, I mean expensive silk shirts, cost $250 to $450. A man could buy a suit for $21.50. If he wanted a fancy suit, I mean the top of the line, was $49.50. There was a clearance on summer house frocks for ladies for $3 a piece. A clearance on summer negligees for $3 a piece. I'm going to give Art all this. The New York Stock Exchange had all their reports in the paper because Art's father sold and traded stocks and bonds, so he got it naturally. You'll be interested to read some of that. You have to have a magnifying glass. In real estate, you could buy a gorgeous home on 3 acres. I mean a big estate. It had been marked down to $16,000, a palatial estate. You could buy lots in that same development for up to, or down to, $25 a lot. Just to give you an idea of how lucky he was to be born in the world when everything was so cheap. The last thing on the last page was the entertainment page. You could go to New York City and hear Caruso in concert. Some of you know who that is. The Follies were singing. There were the Kitschy Coo Girls were also performing with Raymond Hitchcock. I don't know who they are, but I'm sure Art can tell us. Oh yeah.
Especially all the Kitschy Coo Girls.
Yeah, he knew them all. Edison was selling a dictaphone. It looks like a funnel with a long hose connected to this thing that would fill up half a desk. Let's see, well, the price was on there. I don't know where that was, but it says every modern office had to have one. But way in the back of the paper was an announcement that the 6th son, born to Aquila Bishop and Jessie Gulick, Mr. and Mrs. Gulick, at home in Percy, Pennsylvania, their son, Arthur Dyer Gulick, was born. And that was 80 years ago, 3 weeks from today. We're just celebrating a little early because Linda thought this was more convenient. You can read all about it. Next, we're going to sing, and this is really special because it's some original words to a new hymn written by Helen Racer. And she's going to sing with the Racer family singers. Is that right?
Yes.
Come on, people.
You know how hard it is to get teenagers to stand up in front of people and sing?
Oh yeah, tell me.
Anybody want to help us?
Well, they're going to help us, but first we're going to say a couple words to Art.
Well, let's pass them out.
We will, in a minute.
Oh.
We want to first, Art, tell you how honored we are to be here today to celebrate your 80th birthday. And not even a fire to keep us away. Even if they had closed I-4, we would have found a way to fly over. But Art and Grace have been very, very special to the Racer family, as I'm sure they've been very special to all of you here. And the many times that we've talked about you, Art, and you, Grace, the things that keep popping up in the Racer family's conversations is what great role models you have been for all of us. The kind of class and dignity and integrity that you have shown. Well, this is all true. It's all from Art. You have shown us in many, many ways what good, honest, hardworking, high integrity, high character people can accomplish in their lives, and how you have affected so many lives and made a difference in so many lives, starting with your own family, and what great role models you have been for your children and your grandchildren, how you are just right on top of them all the time, how you have, you're always there to lend a helping hand to everyone, to give advice, to give direction, and you're the kind of parents that we would like to be to our children. You've also, I don't know if you know this, but you've really been great role models to our kids. That you've been like surrogate grandparents for them. They didn't have any grandfather around when they were growing up, so you were the role model. You always were a good grandfather to them, and Grace, you too. You were a grandma to them. So you both are very, very special to us, and we're so honored to be here today to be celebrating your 80th birthday with you and your beautiful family.
Art, I don't have anything to add except that I think it's pretty indicative of Linda's marketing skills to use your name to get this many people out of the phone. When I found out your birthday's not for 3 weeks, I was ready to go home and come back in 3 weeks.
We'll do it again.
That's all I have to say. I mean, Helen said everything.
We put our thoughts down into words, and we would like everyone here to help us sing this special song to Art that kind of helps map out his life a little bit and to tell him how we feel about him and Grace. And it's going to be to the tune of What a Friend We Have in Jesus. I know you all know that song.
Listen, if you've been to enough of these parties, this is the same tune. We know one tune. Every song is written to the same hymn. So if you don't know the words, just hum.
If two people can share, that might be the best way to do this.
Would you guys like to say a word?
No?
We actually only give you a couple. Let me have them and I'll pass it back. Okay, sure.
Excuse me. We're really gonna need your help. We really need you to sing with us. You don't want to hear us sing up here.
Oh, we've got plenty more, so you don't have to share it.
Are we awesome?
Linda's, no.
I don't know. But I can't do this. Look, my mom's got one. Tell them I can sit. Okay, who's our song leader? Okay, everybody with us? Arthur, are you ready? I'm ready. Oh, no, wait a minute.
Wait, Jean Bobby.
Wait, you better explain it.
Do you want to play? All right.
You better explain it. Yeah, they're right here. You know that song? You need a help.
There's a piano right there.
No, use that. Use that.
tonight some of the family that you might have not met in the past, and I'd like to introduce you to them. A lot of you are from here in town, and we know each other, but a lot of the family perhaps you have not met. So if I could ask family members to stand up and let me introduce you. Where's Jim Gulick? Here we go. Come on up for a minute. This is my cousin Jim Gulick, and everybody has a favorite. Well, this is the favorite, the one who taught me to ride a bike. The one that when I would go to West Virginia to visit them on weekends, they'd have M&Ms for us in the Pirates Cup when we'd get there, and my mother would have M&Ms for them when they would get there. And we would just have the most wonderful weekends. And Jim drove in. I'll let you tell the story. Where did you get Daniel?
Let's see, Daniel, you came in from Fairbanks, right, Alaska?
This is Jim's son, one of the first sons, Daniel. Daniel Gulick. Come on up. Introduce the rest of your family.
Okay, well, you came in from the glacier of, outside of Fairbanks, down through a circuitous route, through the swamps of Florida. We found out the news underplayed the situation here, and we saw the fires to the right of us last night, the fires to the left of us, and what was it, interesting?
It's pretty interesting. It only took me 3 days to get here from Alaska.
But it was worth it.
And we're delighted we could be here.
And your other son.
This is the number one son.
What?
Only my age.
Firstborn, this is Daniel. Daniel Gulick. Daniel lives in North Carolina.
David.
David.
I do it too.
David. I'm old. I didn't take, what was that vitamin I'm supposed to take to remember?
If you can remember what he's telling me, please.
This is Daniel. That's the older brother, David. David, would you have your family come up and introduce them?
Sure. We'll have them all come together. Melinda, my wife. John and Lauren, come on.
You can't get out of this, John.
John, that's okay. They know how you like to walk down the aisle, John. It's all right. It's all right. This is David's wife, Melinda, and the ring bearer and the flower girl, Lauren and Jonathan. So if you were there in August, you remember when they went to come down the aisle, it was kind of the same way. That's Jonathan and Lauren. And then we have some more family. Come on up. Rusty, Kim, Danielle. This is from the Giovanni side of the family. This is Gary's nephew, Rusty, his wife, Kim, their daughter, Danielle, and they have come from where?
Greenville, South Carolina.
From Pickens, South Carolina to be here. And they surprised us this afternoon, pulled in at 4 o'clock. I'm up in the shower getting ready, and the doorbell rings and said we wouldn't have missed it for the world. Here we are.
We called Grace a month ago when they come out, so she kept the secret well. So, happy birthday.
She doesn't often tell you about things. Well, we're excited you're here. Now, if you're ready to have some fun, we're going to play a game. We're going to really have some interesting Gulick information and entertainment. So just hold tight.
Okay, everyone, welcome. We're going to play a game of Jeopardy tonight, but we're going to play it as Art's Party. This is some information about Art's life, and we're going to play it just like a Jeopardy game. Pop-Up is going to be in charge of picking the person that raises their hand to answer the question for $50, $100, or $500. And you will receive an Arthur Gulick money. Now, I'm Gracie tonight, and I'd like to introduce to you the host of our show, the wannabe Arthur Gulick.
my personal idol here this evening. We're going to find out how much everyone really thinks they know about him. Gracie, let's explain the rules.
Okay. Rules of the game, like I said. We're going to start. Pop-Up's going to point out to one person that gets to start the game and gets to pick a category. They can pick the $50, $100, or $500. If they get it right, they're granted this amount in Arthur Gulick money. If they do not get it right, you get to pick the next person who has their hand raised that wants to try. That's how it goes. If after 3 people no one gets it right, Pop-Up, you get the money. That's the way it goes. Okay? Okay. Okay. Host, you can let Pop-Up start the game.
Pop-Up, let's pick the first contestant. Let's have Dr. Caldwell.
Dr. Caldwell.
Okay, pick your category.
Oh, how about history?
History. For how much?
50.
Okay, history for $50. The 3 initials A, D, and G represent what in the Excuse me, that was a small problem we had. The 3 initials A, D, and G represent what in the history of businessmen?
A, D, and G in the history of businessmen.
That is correct. I will repeat the question.
Anything does go.
Wrong. I'm sorry. And we also need to remember this is a form of a question, please. Next contestant.
Let's try his better hand. Mrs. Coleman.
I need a hand.
This is
And I get a witness.
Gene, where is Gene?
Was that Gene's hand I saw?
He's
Hand right there.
Hand?
Maybe new contestants have hands.
She's here. Come on, come on. Come on, Gene. Okay, how about George instead of that?
Go, George. Okay, George.
No, Gene doesn't.
Applause for George.
Okay, I will repeat the question, George.
Okay.
The 3 initials A, D, and G represent what in the history of businessmen? Clue. They are the initials of Pop-Pop.
So it's not P.O.P.
No.
Do they have to be in the correct order?
Yes, they do, please.
Arthur. I gotta get this one right, don't I? Dyer! Gulick.
I'm sorry, that question is wrong. I need it in the form of a question, please.
Arthur? Dyer?
I need what is Arthur Dyer Gulick?
What is Arthur Dyer Gulick?
Yes, George.
Where can I redeem this at your house?
At your house?
Okay, Pop-Up.
Next contestant, Pop-Pop.
Anybody want to play? Need hands up that want to play? They're all scared.
Okay, how about
Helen.
Why not?
your category, please?
Business.
For
$500.
There you go. There you go.
this is a tough one. In 1979, Art Gulick was awarded this national award.
Yeah.
Sure, it's in the family.
What is top broker in the motel real estate? What?
America.
has to be in question form.
Question form, please, or we take your money. The country Art visited that he lost the most weight in and never wanted to talk about the food.
Rhode Island.
Last time we checked, Rhode Island wasn't a country.
Russia.
Correct!
Okay, Papa.
Next contestant, Papa.
Jim Gulick.
Jim Gulick.
Let's go for the big bucks, I guess.
Okay.
Worst category.
Yes, sir. Unacceptable. Okay. What was last year's #1 selling cassette of organ hits?
We take a little more. Ivory Palace is 1 and 2.
That is correct.
Ivory Palaces by Art Gulick. All right, Papa. Next contestant.
Okay, who do we watch? Pop-Up Mars. Right there.
Ron Mars.
Ron Mars.
Come on, Ron.
We're going for the big one?
Okay, 100. History for 100. This city is the town in which the birthday boy was born. Music, please.
Ron looks at Linda. Look at Linda. Look.
What is Pittsburgh?
Sue Morrison.
Sue Morrison.
Come on, Sue.
Something like that.
Okay, the question, history for 100. The city is the town in which the birthday boy was born.
What is Ferguson?
That's right.
That's what I meant.
Next contestant.
Les Burdett.
Les Burdett.
Hey, let's predict.
Category, sir.
You can only take one.
Travel for 100. Travel for 100. The name of one country Art has not visited. That is incorrect, sir.
Vietnam. Have you ever been to Vietnam? No, he won.
That was the judge's fault.
All right, Papa. Next contestant.
Lindy Smith.
Lindy Smith.
Here we go.
Music for 50. What is Pop-Pop's favorite musical instrument other than pocket change?
The organ. Yay!
That is correct.
Congratulations.
All right, Lindy. You win. All right, Papa. Next contestant.
Joe Hodges.
Ask Linda.
Joe Hodges.
Okay. That category is closed. History for 500. The year 1938 represents what monumental event for Arthur Gulick? That is
How about Bob McDaniels?
Bob McDaniels.
Category, sir. Okay. Business for 100.
Help me, Grace.
Business for 100. Entrepreneur Art Gulick, about the age 14, was driving automobiles chased by Percy police for the purpose of what business venture?
Moonshine.
What is car wash?
That is correct. Margaret Asbury. Travel for 50. Travel for 50. Name the classic mode of transportation for travel of art and grace. Wrong! Papa, that's your call. Did you call it the motorhome?
You call it the dual coach. That's perfect.
You won.
Try it again.
How about George Hallbaker?
George Hallbaker.
All right, so your category. Okay. You're out of here.
Nice one, John.
Business for $50. What was the enticing business in which Florida provided for Art and his family?
Motel.
Yep.
I am the host of this show, Grace. What was the enticing business in which Florida provided for Art and his family?
Oh, what is a motel?
That is correct.
One more.
Last contestant.
Helen Cheston. Helen. All right, too late. It's going to be for Wilma Gibson now.
Music for 100. The favorite hymn of Arthur Gulick is... That is correct.
Okay, in conclusion of our game, we'd first of all like to explain the attire this young gentleman is wearing. He's wearing Pop-Up's driving hat, sunglasses, Pop-Up shirt, Pop-Up's pants, and Pop-Up shoes.
And the white belt.
Our host has 3 $25 apiece to anyone who can come up with the answers.
This category is bits and pieces. Who stole the lily ponds of QHS?
Who said it?
Souvenir.
Who said pop-pop? Raise
Now,
your
Grandma.
hand.
No, somebody over there said. Somebody over here.
We have more of it. Who else said pop-pop?
Well, I threw it down there.
We're going to let you know from Grandma what the lily ponds of QHS is.
First of all, QHS is my alma mater, Town High School. And back then, in those days, we went to Washington for a high school trip, graduation trip. And we had to parade all the way from the high school through the town to the train, to the road. And they pinned this sign on me. I was a kid. Lily Ponds of QHS. Now, I never did as well as you. Where is she?
Let's have an applause, though. Bits and pieces for $25. This German product is a source of constant enjoyment and argument in the Gulick house.
BMW.
Correct!
BMW.
Give it to me.
His pride and her thorn in her side.
Well, you don't know how to work all those gadgets either.
Quiet, please. The final question, bits and pieces for $500. Arthur Gulick has had 5 major young beauties in his life after meeting Gracie. These are after meeting Gracie. Bob said give the 500 to the church.
That's the end of the game. Okay, wait a minute. One last announcement. Whoever won money gets to go first in the homemade ice cream churn eating.
You start at the top and go down, otherwise you burn your hands. Yes, always start at the top.
I told you he was costume. What is this? As you came out, I was like, that's really
Who knew that salad, Erica? Erica knew that salad.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
peach or vanilla?
Who made it?
Bye, Papa. Happy birthday.
Okay, you want peach or vanilla? Peach.